Okay, here we are, Matthew Russell Lee, Inner City Press, here at the Southern District of New York Courthouse. Today, November 22nd, 2024. The big thing is going to be this afternoon at 2, the Sean Diddy Combs bail application, with a lot of issues, including the raid of the MDC jail in Brooklyn, the photographing of legal notes, the comparison to the Abercrombie case of Mr. Jeffries in EENY, where he was released on $10 million bail. So we'll be there. But, of course, there are other things taking place. Yesterday, in fact, there was an interesting case. The prosecutors announced it. They said that Henry Yao, a former ICE employee, official, had been leaking information, including to an Eric Adams community liaison guy, leaking information from the ICE database. So they said he would be presented in front of Magistrate Judge Aaron in the afternoon, and I went, and there was nobody else there, except a bunch of law enforcement. But here's what, the reason I'm reporting on this is that beyond what they said in the press release, it turns out they were agreeing that Mr. Yao could be released on $2 million bail bond, with $1 million of it secured by real estate. And his relatives came in from Queens, and it was a whole scene, including, I guess, his mother kind of crying in the back of the courtroom. But it emerged, the prosecutors said that they have come to believe, since the indictment apparently, or since the complaint was filed, that he took a whole bunch of information on his way out the door of DHS/ICE and has it on a flash drive, and they want it back. And it was somehow resolved. This was the negotiation. Basically like, we'll let you out on bond and bail. Whoa, sirens, hang on. We'll let you out on bond or bail if you give us back the flash drive. But this wasn't done as part of the case. This was the problem. There was a side agreement between his retained lawyers and the prosecutors that was passed back and forth, not made part of the docket. The case was still sealed. Anyway, it's one to watch. I'm calling it ICE info in the wind, but there's more to the case than was initially disclosed. That's all I can say about that one. Now, Rudy Giuliani, he's appealed. The collection case of Georgia, it's going on. There's going to be a big showdown on November 26th, even despite the appeal. But an appeal was filed, and it's one to keep your eye on. Yesterday, we got 3 answers from the IMF. We participated in their briefing virtually in DC, and we asked about crypto, climate change, the new administration in the U.S., their view of crypto, and something about Kenya. But after that, they gave us an answer on Laos, too. This is to be contrasted with the UN, which not only won't answer written questions, won't even allow Inner City Press in the building because we report on corruption. That's called retaliation and censorship, and we won't accept it. In 2025, reforms are coming. One hopes. Litmus tests. In any event, if we don't do another one, have a good weekend. Inner City Press, to be continued.